All right. It's been a long time, but I'd like to welcome you guys back to the Garden State Awards Q2 edition. I'm Nate, and this is Gio.
What's up?
A.K.A. Saye Lune. You guys know the fucking drill by now. At least you should. Okay, jeez. Just, let's get a little comfortable. Obviously, at the Garden State Awards, what we like to do is every 3 months or so, every quarter in the year, we kind of recap what's going on, give out some superlatives. And yes, this is much like high school. We are mean girls. Mean boys.
I like to genuinely think I'm like a nice person. That's my goal is to be slightly judgmental, but not too judgmental. I'm like mid-level kid in the class.
Yeah, you do have a shirt though that says "Mommy's Little Meatball." I've seen that.
So I found out that shirt is from New York City.
Of course it is.
Yeah. It was dope. I was like walking down Chinatown and I was like, oh, that's it. You can get like a mom. You can get like a daddy's little meatball too.
Oh, daddy's?
I think so. I think you can get all the meatballs.
When you were walking down the streets of New York, did you happen to run into Nat and Alex Wolf by chance?
No. I don't even know if Nat lives in New York. I feel like Alex does.
Oh no, she moved him out of New York.
One of my friends' exes like tweeted that they saw Alex Wolf at the movie theater.
What?
And I was like, I was happy for them, but I'd be like, I don't even know what I would do. I'd probably just like, it's probably best if it's them and not me.
Oh, he was coming out of
being somewhere in Brooklyn and just like watching a movie.
He was coming out of the theater for Elio for sure.
This was like 2 years ago, so maybe not Elio.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, yeah, we wanted to talk about the first category, really get the nominees down for y'all. Obviously, you can see we're dressed super casual. It's summertime. It's fucking hot. There's a lot we need to get to, so you want to just get to the first one? Okay, cool.
Let's run it.
So, best on-screen couple. Best on-screen
She's
couple.
someone I've been in love with
So
since I was
when
22
we
years
first
old.
we set this up to do this a couple of weeks ago, and I feel like I had so many answers for this specific one, and I don't remember any of the things I was gonna say.
I love that.
Yeah. Also, my question is: are we doing Q2 like up until June, or are we including some of this July?
Oh, what? July's been lit. That's why we did it now.
Wait, so are we? Because I feel like that's like Q2 plus like
No. We decide what it is.
This is technically, Q2 ends in June.
No,
and
but
I've been
but
basing
we ended.
I've been basing some of my decisions off the strictly Q2.
All right, so give me before you give me all these caveats. Who are some of the nominees?
For best on-screen couple, I'm I might need you to say the nominees.
Okay,
Give me your nominees.
And the nominees are Nat Wolf and Billie Eilish. We fucking told y'all. Hold on. For those who don't know, in the Garden State, we've been pushing a narrative here. I've been pushing a narrative for a long time. I love Nat Wolf. I love his work. I love what he does with his brother. I'm here for them as a couple, Nat and Billie. When they went on tour, okay, because that's the thing. We got to go back. If you watch the first episode of the Garden State Awards, we were like, yo, biggest comeback, Nat and Alex Wolf. Next question. It was just, that's what it was. When we saw Billie Eilish pull for Nat and Alex Wolf as the opening act of their tour, we're like, hold on. We get your friends, but like, this is like a small band, Like we saw them at Beat Kitchen and they fucking ran away like the Beatles. I was like impressed then, but to go from that to stadiums and arenas is like, there might be a little dickmatism going on.
Allegedly.
Some nepotism, some dickmatism.
This is all alleged.
I'm not saying it's bad, but we saw the videos in the balcony. We saw the clips. There was stop. There was Pusha T and Malice. There was clips. roll the tape. Roll the clips. No, but I always suspected once they started wearing each other's clothes, and I admit this is like
I will say like the choice of putting Nat in the Chihiro music video, I thought that was always. I thought like this is an interesting choice. I supported it as like
Yeah.
friends support friends. But listen, I'm not here to like speculate on their relationship. I hope just because like I love them both as artists.
Exactly.
But I also want people to just not care because I want them to be them, and they are kind of private people in that way,
Right.
But Nat is Nat. I feel like Nat just loves like
Women. Does he not love? Does he anti-women? Is that
no,
hard
yeah,
to
he's
say?
not. He's not.
Okay. Next nominee. God, I could go on for that. I could really delve in, but I'm not because I already see.
We don't have too much time.
Gio is Gio. He's not Saye Lune, or maybe I don't know which one I've got today. But we can. All I'm saying is they look great together.
Yeah.
The Chihiro video was great. We see that she makes him happy. He makes her happy. Whether that be friendship, romantic, we're all here for it. Yeah. And I mean, Nat Wolf. We called it. Absolutely. We called it. We can admit
I just don't like talking about dating lives of people that I like.
Right.
That's me specifically.
Right.
Just because I just.
So Haley Steinfeld.
Oh, this was one.
And Michael B. Jordan.
This is a good one. This is a good on-screen couple.
No, they're literally an on-screen couple.
No, exactly.
So
I support this a lot.
I mean, you think they look good together?
I think they look great together. Yeah.
That's a problem. Don't look great together with my girl. Like, look okay with her.
Someone's wife now. That's the other part.
Fiance.
No, wife. They got married, I think.
No.
We can fact check. We'll fact check it. It'll be right here.
Spaguja. No, just kidding. We don't have a Spaguja. I think, when Pam was getting ready to marry Roy, Roy was bigger. Josh Allen's a pretty big guy. Jim had some balls on him. But, he had to deliver the performance of a lifetime. I was recently watching an IG. It was an edit of, like, Jim and Roy when they're in the basketball episode. This, like, first season of The Office.
Yeah.
It was like he cooked him on the court, then stole his girl.
Yeah, that's really funny.
But anyway, for those who don't know, in Sinners, Haley Steinfeld plays a beautiful mulatto princess that loves blues music and gangsters. And then Michael B. Jordan plays his own twin named Stack. And Stack and Mary, who's Haley's character, have like a legit romance. And there was a scene specifically in the movie that people started to like meme and show clips of. But it was essentially Haley spitting in Michael B's mouth,
which apparently was like not CGI.
No, it was corn syrup.
So crazy.
So like, I think the real question is like that no one has asked, that no podcaster has asked, is like, what would piss you off more? Her spitting in his mouth, or then going on a press tour and showing teeth?
I feel like this is a lot of people have these speculations, but it just seems like work wife and work husband hate, and I don't support that. So I say we let them rock. Sometimes you're just at work, and you have to spit corn syrup in your work wife's mouth. That's not a crime.
No,
that's nothing to really fret over. That's just the reality that we live in, and we should like accept it.
Fuck that. If I'm Josh Allen, I'm crashing out. I don't like it. And also too, for me, fuck everything you're saying. It's the kikiing.
It's the key.
It's the inside jokes.
They have a lot of good chemistry. Yeah,
that would get to me more than the corn. The corn syrup I can get over.
You don't want your girl to like laugh.
No.
And be happy, be Mary
without me.
No.
Her name is literally Mary. She can be Mary, but don't actually be Mary. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there because I think it is an interesting sort of conversation. And I do think they look good together. I also think her and Josh look great together. So as far as on-screen couples, they have to be a nominee. But you guys tell me what you think. Do you think it's okay for work wives and work husbands to exist, nevertheless spit in each other's mouths? I don't know. For me, I'm going to say hard no. But speaking of on-screen couples, and debate and debacle, we got to talk about Nicolandria.
I mean, that might be my favorite on-screen couple.
Okay, so for those who don't know, Love Island season 7 happened. And before we even can I get justice for Jeremiah? Okay, the man was abused.
Yeah, I think Jeremiah shouldn't have left when he did, but he seemed to have profited from leaving. So it is what it is. I think this season of Love Island didn't really care that much about the couples.
No.
And so, if you were a Love Island fan, you were looking for scraps. Some people say that the Nicolandria Nation is looking for scraps.
Wait, did you say Nicolandria?
The Nicolandria Nation.
Okay.
That they're alternatively called the Creamers.
Alternately,
which no one's gonna understand that name, but it is a wild stand-ship name.
Opportunity.
I mean, people were looking for crumbs, but I think the Nicolandria Nation got something that was great, which is friends to lovers, and who doesn't love a good friends to lovers?
Yeah.
I mean,
no, yeah.
And if you roll the tape, I'm telling, if you roll the tape, the clips are there. I'll find them, send them. We could post them. The clips are there. There's a clip of, I won't even get into it, but there's literally a clip of like Alandria being like, "I'm cold," and then Nick takes off his shirt and gives it to her. They weren't even in a couple.
Yeah. No,
he just did that.
Yeah, if I was Sierra, I was watching
but then he played it off. He was like, "Oh, she's just cold. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I just give her just some like." He played it off real like, chill. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So honestly, Nicolandria Nation, they've been like, and the fact that his family is like running like at the helm of running the stan accounts, I think that's super funny.
No way, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No,
his sister is like making fan edits, posted like, yeah, that was like a whole thing. So when the Parents' Day happened, like, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about her," and they're like, "Oh no, we love her." Like they were like,
yeah,
already they made a video like where his mom was like, "What I would make Alandria if she came over to her house." Like,
wow,
there's like,
wow, shepherd's pie.
Yeah, I think she made meatballs.
Oh yeah, she's mommy's little meatball now. Yeah, I mean, For one, I don't believe in the Nicolandria hype. Like, I really do feel like...
Fair. I mean, it's okay. Some people don't like interracial relationships, and that's fine.
Well, no. Let me explain why. Because now you're taking a bridge a step further. I love interracial relationships. I'm pro that. I'm pro people being able to be with who they want to be with. Technically, he was in an interracial couple. He was with an Asian girl.
For a second.
Right.
She was Asian.
She was. What is she?
I don't know, but I support her. She should not have been on that show. That's like, there's like 4 people this season that should never have gotten into Love Island.
Wait, I'm talking about
one of them.
Who are you talking about?
You're talking about Bella.
Oh, I was. My bad. Sorry, those 2 girls. My bad. I apologize. Anyway, swag. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like Ace and Shelly was a real couple.
Strongest couple.
Like,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? I didn't really like
couple,
Ace at first, but
sure.
Pancakes and ping pong.
Yeah. Did you see his freestyle? He just dropped a freestyle.
Oh no, I'm not watching that shit. Jesus
it was pretty good.
No, I'm not here for the Ace Green like rapper. Like,
no, it was it was like a fun freestyle. It was just like fun.
Yeah.
It was like content.
Okay, but who's a better rapper, JD or Ace?
Not JD.
Whoever it is, not JD. Who's a better dancer, Zach Woodworth or Ace? Ace.
Yeah,
probably Ace. Probably Ace. Anyway, before we get off this on-screen couple, I just wanted to say.
One more. This was. I feel like there was another one.
There's so many more.
Maybe
I want to talk about Jeremiah and Huda. I want to get into that. I mean,
the most toxic of all toxicities.
We might have a new category.
Yeah.
Most toxic fucking couple.
I feel like they were like mirrors for each other.
Yeah, it was actually interesting psychologically to like see both of their headspaces and see like toxicity play out.
Yeah, it's a good Love Island couple to watch, but not a Love Island couple to root for.
No, very entertaining, but kind of concerning at points in time. I really did feel bad for Jeremiah because I saw myself in him, and I just like was grabbing the TV.
People hated Jeremiah for just being a lover, like he just loved.
No, the boy was bad. The boy was hooping.
He's just a guy that loves. Some people don't want you to wear your heart on your sleeve, and he does that. I feel like we should accept that.
Yeah, I feel like they was obviously hating on him. Like we've heard these takes. I think Huda, is like trying to be a person of substance and like has her standards, has her morals, and like I respect all that. She just is the most annoying person I think I've ever seen on TV, like ever. And that no, like the hood rats are gonna come.
I think they go by Hood HQ, but yeah.
Hood HQ. Oh, they changed that. Come on.
No, that was with Sierra called them the Hood Rats, which was crazy. That was a crazy thing.
Well, she didn't know.
Yeah, she did not know.
She didn't know what it meant.
Did not know, yeah.
She apologizes.
She loves to apologize. Yeah.
Empathy, bro. Yeah, so I mean those are like kind of like our main nominees for on-screen couples. I feel like we could go on and on. He's looking at his notes. I don't think you had any others.
No, I didn't. I really don't remember what I had earlier this year for best on-screen couple.
No, I think those were them.
Something was like what movies came out? I don't remember.
Yeah, no, we don't want to go down that road.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do though is continue the award show.
Oh, you know what? I'll give.
Never mind.
No, let's continue the award show. Yeah.
Okay. Best show.
Best show. I mean, it's obviously Love Island. Love Island has taken over not only my life but my friends' lives, friends of friends. My sister texted me making sure that we were voting for the same person we were.
Nicolandra.
Yeah, so I think Love Island's taking everything, but I would love to also add to the category adults. FX adults. I think that was a really, really good show.
Thank you. What'd you like about it?
It was just funny. Well, and I'll get in my TV nerd stuff because that's probably as far as I'm gonna go in this scenario with that. But it was funny. It had really, really like good beat. I feel like
good rhythm.
Yeah, every episode there was something new, there was something fresh, but there was slow character development. So I thought that was really fun. And then once you knew the characters, it took like maybe 2 episodes for you to really know the characters. It really made watching and listening to them so much more funny because you could just see how their personalities were creating scenarios. The other thing that I liked is that this is something that not a lot of shows do these days because of money and budgeting, but they used a lot of like guest side characters. Like there's an episode where they're in a gun shop. And there's like a whole bit with like the gun clerk.
I love that bit.
You know what I mean? Just like a random guy. And he's like in here for like 2 minutes of the episode. A lot of studios are afraid of like paying actors just to come in and have a couple lines in the episode because it's more money. But this is like a show where like you're going to find a lot of those moments, like even from the first episode to like the doctors,
right?
The second episode to like, so I appreciated that. I think that's funny. It adds for way more funny moments, and it allows the characters to spread out and do a lot more random things, instead of having to play against themselves the whole time. I think that's really genius, and I think they deserve their credit. But the last thing that I loved is that they seemingly took, outside of Owen Thiel, like he's kind of like a nepo baby.
Had a little bit of a name.
Yeah. They seemingly took people who have like no names.
Yeah.
These are people that like were just doing content, going as far as they could in the comedic world through the internet, through any avenue that they could, and pretty much had no name to them. Like I remember watching in real time as the show dropped. I watched it. I like texted some people. I'm like, yo, you should watch the show, blah, blah, blah. I'm looking at the Wikipedia page. Everybody's name is black. Within like a week, everybody it was blue. So I was happy. I was like, damn, these people, it's probably really. I couldn't imagine what that moment looks like. You know, when you've been working so hard for the past couple years.
And another thing about that show that is so refreshing is that it's reminiscent of those 2010 shows where when they dropped, we gave them a chance. You know, there had been so many TV shows that came out either exclusively online or on a streaming service, and it's hard to connect and feel like, wow, like this is a show that represents whatever year we're in. I mean, I remember at some point, like, there were so many shows on CBS and on cable network that started to, lose viewership because people were just running back their favorite shows online. Like, there was a specific moment, like 2015 through 2018, where it was hard to find a good show that wasn't online. And what I loved about this and what FX did is that they created something that gave us that feeling that was excited about a new show, excited about some originality. The intro is great. The dynamic between all the characters is great. It feels well produced. It feels really relatable. It doesn't feel like a rehash of anything, but it's reminiscent of so many of those 90s sitcoms and early 2000s sitcoms that we love, like Friends and Seinfeld and Martin. It just feels really fresh, and I'm happy that FX put out something of that standard. I know one of the other nominees is also from FX, The Bear. The Bear is an interesting one. Like, The Bear, some people think it's the best show, or a lot of people that used to think it was the best show kind of fell off of it, to be honest.
I mean, that's fair, but...
Did you see The Bear?
I didn't see the new
exactly
season.
What I'm freaking talking about.
Here's the thing. By the time the new season dropped, I was working 3 jobs.
Oh, please.
Around 60, 70 hours. I was not watching TV. I watched all of Adults in one night.
Right. Because
it was like I was going to New York. I was about to get on the flight. I was like, oh, I have 8 hours to kill before I have to take this flight. I should probably pack. And then I watched Adults and didn't do any packing.
That's so
And I remember I touched down and I went to my friend's place and I was like, dude, I just binge watched this show, Adults. It's so good. And they're like, no, dude, it's right. Like they were not about it. I'm flying back to Chicago a couple days later. They text me like, bro, we're already on episode 4. I'm like, man, I told y'all. This show
cracked.
is a bingeable show.
It's bingeable. It's like light.
Didn't get a chance to watch The Bear though. So unfortunately, I do want to watch The Bear. I'm gonna watch it. I need some time.
Okay. I mean, as someone who watched it, I will say anyone who liked the first 2 seasons, they're gonna like this season. Season 3 was fucking weird. Like, frankly, I think this season is more tolerable and like less painful, but we had to throw it in there as a nominee because it is easily one of the most reputable shows that we're talking about. I mean, amongst Love Island and Adults, which is brand new. But this brings me to the last nomination of this category, the one that you've been hearing a lot of buzz about. And for the folks who don't know, this is possibly the coolest show concept that we've seen in a while. We're talking about building the band. So imagine Love is Blind had a baby with One Direction. Wait, I said that wrong.
Wait, yeah, what?
I mean, it sounds pretty hot, honestly. No, it's like Love is Blind with making the band. So building the band, the whole concept is, we have 48 singers. They're all isolated in these separate sound booths.
And we don't care that they stole Diddy's idea.
No.
Okay.
He's free. He's free.
I don't know. I'm just wondering.
I mean, do you care?
No, but it is funny how that happens.
Was his idea to be separated in booths or just to make a band? Because he licensed that show after the first season. He didn't create that concept.
I'm not.
He didn't create bands. Like, I don't know what you want me to say.
No, but he created in the band.
Okay, so just the words in the band. Ing the band.
Ing the band. He ing the band first.
Okay,
all right.
Nicolandria Nation. Do you see what your representative? Okay, so yeah, I mean, Anyway, so 48 singers. They're all solo, isolated in booths. They can hear each other. They can't see each other. They got 10 likes. They dole out their likes. If you get 5 likes, then you're eligible to be chatting. If you don't get 5 likes, you're out of contention, so you no longer can join a band. Out of those 48 people, they get 6 bands from 3 to 5 members. So after the first 3 episodes, we're looking at about 30 people left in the competition, 24 to 30. Anyway, they formed the bands themselves. They pick each other. The judges don't influence it. They sing together for the first time doing a song, and that's the first time they see each other.
And these are like boy bands, girl bands, interracial, intergender bands.
Right. We're like, it's the typical boy band or girl band sound or, concept, but they're constructed and detailed in a very like personal way.
They don't got any drummers, no guitars.
No.
No keyboardists.
Right. No keyboardists.
We don't know who the songwriter is. We don't know.
Right.
I'm just wondering.
Everyone kind of fits in the role of like, okay, vocalist. I'm JC.
Yeah.
You're JT. Who's Chris Kirkpatrick?
But does everybody want to be JT?
No.
Or everybody wants to be JC.
That's the thing. Everyone's kind of fitting in their roles on this show. It's pretty interesting. I would say most people fall in line. They're okay with being a Lance Bass. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and what's cool about the show is that they get to pick their own name.
That's
like
cool.
They start their brand. They get $500,000 if they win. So
it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of fucking money. And the finale is actually tonight.
Oh shit! How long is this?
It's 10 episodes. They dropped the first 4 episodes July 9th, and then they did 3 episodes on the 16th, and then 3 episodes today.
Okay, so this is a Q3 show.
This is a Q2, Q3 quarter borderline show. But I had the opportunity to talk about it, so I just was like,
talk about it.
But
Yeah,
either way,
forget about it by the time Q3
here's the
comes
thing.
up.
You just didn't watch it, and we've been putting off this podcast for a while, so let's not get into it.
I'll watch it tonight. It's
bingeable.
And then what I'll do is I'll send you a video of me talking about. You put a little excerpt right here or something.
Right?
Or maybe not.
No, I think you'll like it too because there's an Australian guy named Connor.
I do love Australians,
and he looks like Harry Styles in it.
I love Australians. So you know what? That's what I needed to hear.
And he's a little prick. He's such a prick. No, like Connor, if you're saying this, like be better as a human being. But also too, thank you for the great television. Yeah, so those are the nominees for best show. Moving right along here. Oh, we've had some good films come out this year, but there were a few that stood out amongst the rest. And the best nominees, or the best movie nominees,
you like me
Q2
right
2025,
you like
are
me.
Sinners. Not a hot take, but I don't think I've seen a movie about music that also has vampires in it. It's hard to find something historical that I also feel like is very relatable. I think it pushed cinema into the future, especially genre movies. It's not really a genre movie. It has tropes that they use to kind of tell the story, but the story is very deep and very rich. It's rooted in the African American experience. It's rooted in blues. If you're into music, if you're into history at all, I highly recommend this movie. If you're into vampires, I mean, this movie has something for everybody. You know,
most people, I feel like appreciated the movie. They liked it. There's some people that didn't like it. I've been seeing, it's funny. Like you have Letterboxd. I saw a mutual friend of ours, just posted a review. Did not like the movie.
Who was it?
Fair.
No, to call them out.
I'm not gonna put him on blast, but it's fair. I think it's fair.
I'm going on Letterboxd right now. I'm not playing this game.
And what I love about the movie though is, I've seen it like 6 times, and not like 6 times. I've seen it 6 times. Saw it in theaters 4 times. But what I love about the movie is, apart from it, I think it being really.
Oh my God! I saw who it was.
Apart from it being very rewatchable, to me, the emotional orchestration of it is just so well done. I think a lot of people didn't really like the pacing, or if you were someone going into the movie and you were like, I want like a full action movie, you were kind of thrown off by the pacing of it. But for me,
this is crazy. This review is crazy. Sorry, y'all. This review is crazy.
I think it, for me, the pacing set things up like multiple times after I've seen it the first time. Like I teared up.
Yeah.
Especially there's a couple moments where it's just like it hits hard and it gets to you.
Yeah, and I think we could spoil it. I mean, it's been out for so long. Like
it's on HBO Max right now. You can watch it.
Right.
Like, I would hope that we don't spoil too much.
No,
but,
fuck it.
Yeah. No,
the end scene when Buddy Guy is playing the guitar for Michael B. and Haley, who look great together, by the way. And, you know, Michael B. tips the bartender. He leaves, and he goes, "Hey, cousin, was it just me, or before the sunset, was that the best day of my life? And I just want to know, was it the same for you?" And I was like, Michael B's like, fuck no, I've lived I'm in the 90s, bro. But he's like, yeah, man, it's the last time I got to see my brother. The last time I saw the sunset, and they start swelling up the music again. Yeah. Like, bro, one of the illest ending credits ever.
Yeah. I mean, I really like the moment where Michael B. Jordan is going back to his child's grave for the first time. And
why are you laughing?
I can't like. I mean, that's not funny.
No, you're right. That scene is hilarious. No,
never mind. That scene. I'm just kidding. That scene. Well, there's like a line that he says where he's talking to his estranged lover, and he's like, "Yeah, we want you to cook at the juke joint." Yeah. She's like, "Elijah." She says his real name. She's like, "Why you really want me here?" And he's like, "No, I love you."
Yeah, he's like, "No, I love you, girl." And then they have sex.
No, but that scene always gets me because it's just so real. Like,
dude, it's a great movie. Yeah, there's so many scenes. I mean, like, dude, even that scene when they're in the car, and it's Miles in the back seat, and is it Delroy Lindo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his name, right?
Yeah.
Amazing actor. Was in Gone in 60 Seconds. That's probably like one of my favorite roles ever by anybody. But he's got his little corn liquor, his gold teeth. He's in the front seat.
Yeah.
He's like the ultimate blues man. And he sees some sharecroppers. And yeah, like this movie deals with some real historical stuff. And blends it with a little bit of fantasy, but like that scene was very real in terms of like the role the blues played in people's lives. It's as far as it being a spiritual release. So he's recounting the story about how him and his buddies, they ran into all these sorts of shenanigans as musicians on the road, and then they got arrested, they got abused, brutalized, whatever the case may be. And he just breaks in a song. And to learn that scene was improvised as well as something that was almost even going to get cut from the movie, and they had to come to an understanding of like, no, that scene is important. I could not be more thankful for Delroy, Michael B. for like continuing that scene. You can see Miles, like he's in the back. He doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, he does not know what to do.
And like even him not knowing what to do is so real because sometimes we hear things, as black men today that it's just like, you can just listen. Like you don't, you can play along like what's going on or what it really felt like, but you don't. Like, and that's why these movies are so great because they take us to that time and place and a little bit further as well.
Yeah. I mean, Sinners.
Best movie.
Sinners is obviously number one for me.
Right.
I will say also on the list because I like to see a lot of movies this year. I'm gonna go How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay.
How to Train Your Dragon was surprisingly a great live action remake.
I just want to let the audience know I'm turning it over to you at this point.
Okay.
Because you've seen far more movies than
That's fair. That's fair. So one thing that I think that DreamWorks is doing that Disney has no idea how to do, which is the easiest thing, is that you take a movie that people already love, and you just remake it scene for scene, shot for shot,
bar for bar,
live action, and you don't change anything, right? And if you can get the same actor, if you can get Gerard Butler, who plays the dad in How to Train Your Dragon, he voices him, to play the live action version, and it works, you should do that.
right?
Everything that you can do to make it similar, because
Yeah.
the differences will actually come out in the actors' portrayals of like what they'll make it look like live action, to where it actually becomes its own version,
Right.
And it's kind of, I guess it's maybe akin to like doing a cover of a song, where it's like, okay, if I'm doing a cover of the song, maybe I don't need to like change the whole tempo and like drop a verse out and add a new verse. You know what I mean? Maybe I just do my voice, and maybe, you know, maybe I make it acoustic or something. But
Well, it's kind of like Shakespeare. Like, I like when people do Romeo and Juliet as Romeo and Juliet.
absolutely.
And then just recontextualize the style and the setting.
Yeah.
So that actually sounds really cool.
Good movie. Thought it was dope.
What else you got?
Obviously I got Mission Impossible, and I will say, people have a lot of feelings about the movie.
Yeah.
It takes a minute to get going.
Yeah.
I think that this is a part 2. It was supposed to be the Dead Reckoning part 2, but then it turned into the Final Reckoning, which is fine. But when you look at it as its own movie, it's a little bit weird. But what I like about it is that I went to the movie 8 a.m. Friday morning. I'm like, I'm going to watch this movie.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a good time. I fall asleep within the first 5 minutes.
I heard about that.
I wake up, and there's a shot that happens. No spoilers, because it's not out yet. But there's a shot that happens that visually it's so stunning. I wake up and I'm like, what is going on? Like, that's the only thing I could think.
Yeah.
And then I fall back asleep. And then I wake up again. And then there's something happening. I can't spoil it, but it's so crazy. I'm like, no, dude, this is impossible. This is literally impossible. And then I fall asleep. And then I wake up, and then the movie's over. Like, it's like the last scene. Like, it's literally the last shot. And so I mean, I've been working a lot, so I had to go to work for the whole weekend. The only time I would be able to see the movie again would be on a Tuesday. So I had 4 or 5 days where I just kept like scrolling on the internet, seeing people talk about like, oh man, that one scene was so crazy. And like, all I could think was like, how did we even get there? What was the moments that like brought us to, you know?
Yeah.
Finally got to watch it. So worth it. Loved it. Saw it in IMAX.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Amazing. And I felt the same way about F1.
Oh, I've been meaning to see F1.
F1 is really good.
F1. So how did Damson do? Like, performance-wise?
Dude, he's that guy.
He's a beast, right?
No, he's that guy.
No, he's that. Okay, cool.
No, he's that. Damson is that guy.
No, that's
like,
crazy.
if you come out of watching F1, you're like, dude, why didn't we think he was that guy? You almost get mad at yourself. Like, we should have known he was that guy.
I saw him on Chicken Shop Date.
No, yeah, I know.
And he was lethal.
Crazy, yeah.
No, he was
acting nuts.
He was out the box. You remember
that
the show
might be
Out
my
of the
favorite
Box?
on-screen couple.
We'll have to revisit that, but you know what? You're onto something.
Yeah,
because there was something there. I don't think he likes her.
Yeah,
I don't even think she went into it wanting or thinking she liked him.
Yeah,
and then left like, damn, do I kind of like Damson? Like,
yeah. And I did love Out of the Box. It's a great show.
Oh, one of the best shows.
Yeah.
Wish we could nominate it, but it's 40 years old. I also think for best movie, I would like to give an honorable mention to The Idol Part 2. Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Shit. Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Hurry Up Tomorrow for
I did love Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Bro, when we saw it, me and Linnea, shout out to Linnea. When we saw it, there was like 3 people in the theater.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really surprised.
No.
Because I don't think people give Abel his on-screen credit.
No.
Now, let me get real here. Abel Tesfaye's performance in The Idol is like next level stage performance. And I know that everyone's saying he's not on a stage. He was on a stage. That shit was live, one take, in character, spanking people with hairbrushes, bitch slapping nutritionists, curating a cult. He had a shot collar on Moses Sumney. That was real.
That's super funny.
That wasn't CGI. But like, think about that. Now Moses Sumney is in a group with Haley Williams. Coincidence?
Wait, is he really?
Yes. They're in like a duo.
That's so crazy.
And they're fire.
No,
The
that's
point
nuts.
is that Troye Sivan's career went further. Jenny, she didn't need the boost, but her career went further. Lily Rose Depp started dating 070 Shake. I mean, things happened, people. Lives were changed. And for Jenna Ortega, at the brink of her stardom, she's in a Timothée Chalamet like trajectory here. I mean, she's done role after role after role, classic after classic, hit after hit. And she's like, you know what? All this Oscar attention's great, and I love you, Paul Rudd, but let me produce this Abel Tesfaye movie. Let me just blow $100K. Like, that movie didn't make money. It didn't. But was it good? Debatable. Did I enjoy it? Yes. And here's why. Here's why. It took fucking risks.
Yeah.
It wasn't your cookie cutter. Like, all the movies you're talking about, they sound amazing. I know they're great. I don't need to see them to know they're great. To know how bad this movie is, you have to see it. Like, you can't just be like, oh, hurry up tomorrow, the weekend. Oh, I saw a clip online.
Well,
like,
you know,
he was doing. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! No,
that actually it works really well, and it's very real when he does that. When he says that, that was a great line. If you don't know what Nate's referencing, he's referencing a scene where Jenna Ortega's character is annoying The Weeknd, and he's trying to like let her off nicely that this is a one-night stand. And she's not picking it up the beats. And so he goes off on her like an entitled. I think the camera might have gone off.
She was so annoying though.
And we're back. But there's a scene where pretty much The Weeknd is just yelling at Jenna Ortega so that he can get away from her. And that's where the movie sort of turns. And we had this conversation because I do think the movie is not the best movie ever.
No.
Writing wise, it's probably really, really confusing to watch and boring. And then acting wise, The Weeknd just doesn't have the chops to play a role that is primarily him acting from the beginning of the movie till the end. Because essentially, there's only 3 characters.
Right.
And that's cool, but if you're going to make people sit in a theater for an hour and a half, 3 characters like,
need to be very well acted.
Yeah, this isn't like what's that one movie where the 2 guys go to dinner in New York? You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, when Harry Met Sally.
No, not that one. But there's like a famous '90s movie. I'll have to remember it. But it's like it's like a friends getting dinner in New York, and like the whole movie is just them having a conversation.
Oh, Honora.
Anywho, really difficult thing to accomplish. I think he meant well when he was trying to do it. He just couldn't get it done. But the cinematography, I thought was pretty solid.
Right.
And then the sound mixing, I thought was legit.
Sound mixing was legit. The turn in the story itself was captivating to see Jenna Ortega dancing to like blinding lights while Abel is strapped to a bed. It was like one of the cooler moments in cinematic history. It felt quite meta, but also like that nice line between cringe, awkward, scary, funny. Like, I like that uncomfortable feeling I've realized that he presents, which is like, you don't know if you're supposed to laugh or be like completely horrified and turned off.
Absolutely.
I'm the former. I'm just like, yo, this is just funny. Like, and as it, like, under some of the comments for like videos, like the shut the fuck up video, people have said, oh, like he should just be a comedian. Yeah. I kind of think he is. Like, I think his comedy is just a little bit more tragic and a little darker than people expect.
Absolutely. I will say any scene where it was like The Weeknd by himself, or even any scene with like The Weeknd and Barry, he performed really, really well. Yeah. It's only where he's like with Jenna that it's not as strong of a pairing. And unfortunately, that's like half the movie. But the scene with Jenna and Barry is so good that you're just like, wow, they're like, you're almost like, oh, I forgot I'm watching like 2 amazing actors. Like, be in a movie.
I think
because that scene is like crazy,
bro.
well done.
I dare I say it's a classic scene. Like this movie produced classic moments. Overall, it just sucks. But I gave it like a 3.5 on Letterboxd.
Yeah.
Go check it out if you haven't. Hurry up tomorrow. I think it's one of the best movies. You let us know when people vote. We'll clearly know. Like I think it's gonna be in last place. But
maybe I don't think enough people saw it.
I don't think enough people saw it,
Sadly.
and that is sad, but such is life. So, are you ready to move on to the next category? How you feeling? Halfway in.
I'm feeling good. I have a feeling that we're just including July, which means I probably should have changed some of my stuff for this next category.
Oh, you fucked up. No, we're gonna talk about. I mean, nothing dropped before July.
That's not necessarily true, but that's a fair point to make.
And here are the nominees for Best Album of 2025 so far, Q2 edition at the Garden State Awards. Number 1. It's an album people never thought was possible. 14 years ago, Michael Jackson died. And he didn't die of sickness. No. We killed him. Not me and Gio. The media. The media can be so toxic, it can drive you in one of two directions, okay? All right, shout out Harry Styles, shout out Zayn. It could drive you to death or to swag. I don't think someone has done a New Jack Swing beat since Michael. And this is no disrespect to Chris Brown. But Chris Brown, what are you doing? Justin Bieber, what are you doing? Justin Bieber just made swag. He called it swag. He's a fucking dad. Right? He's a husband. And he's white. He shouldn't be able to do this. I think so far, Swag is easily one of the best albums of the year. Easily. What are your thoughts on Swag?
I mean, I love Swag. I thought it was great.
It just sounds funny that for us to say.
I do. I mean, listen. Anyone who knows Nate and I know that he had his birthday. I had my Christmas. I mean, this is something that we've been waiting for. We, like he said, we never thought it was possible.
Right.
Didn't think we were gonna get. I didn't think I was gonna get that this year. It's something we talked about. We were hoping. We were speculating. I think we had a conversation where we literally were like, "Yo, Justin Bieber should like buzz his hair, have some scruff, just wear baggy clothes, do some like guitar, like
start hanging out with black people again."
Like we were like talking about Swag, but we're like, I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it. Got out of his scenario with Scooter. Might be owing us some money. We don't know. Allegations, speculations.
Oh, you don't make that album unless you're broke as fuck.
But he made his own music.
He made his own music.
He owns his masters now. He has to say he can go, okay, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna have 4 Drewski skits. I'm gonna
oh my god.
I'm gonna
work with McGee.
Yeah, I'm gonna freestyle a record.
I mean,
did you see that?
No. What
Haley said that things you do is freestyle.
Guys, it's been a great award show. It's been a pleasure from giving this from our. I don't speechless.
Yeah, it's great,
bro. Like the thing about
it's kind of fucked up because
no, because we can't do that. But also,
yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Like I want to do that. No, what's fucked up is like that song. Track, I think it's like track 5.
Yeah,
it's when like I'll give you track by track because fuck it, there's no other albums better than this one. No, I'm sorry.
It's very biased.
And this is all I can take.
I like some of the albums this year.
And this is all I can take.
Okay.
In this moment, like when that came on, I was like, okay, this is different. He's hanging around black people and smoking weed. Like, that's deadly great combination. Because that groove, that beat, that's like not normal, bro. And then I heard Daisies, and I was like, okay, he's hanging out with white people and smoking weed.
Yeah.
I like that combo.
Yeah.
You can survive that one.
Specifically, McGee.
Oh, and he's hanging out with black people smoking weed too. So really, we're all just hanging out smoking weed.
Yeah.
Then Yukon, I was like, oh, you're still toxic.
Yeah.
Like you're still, like you're still thinking about her, but like not like really thinking about her. Anyway, by the time we got to Go Baby, I was like, okay, this is for the Journals fans. That thing you do though, that's like, he just shitted on all of us. Like anyone who's ever tried to make a song wants to sound that good. He was talking about Haley scratching his back and made it sound like the illest shit. Ooh, I was like, I want her to scratch my back, whatever. I want my girl to scratch my back. It just felt so like an arrival of like,
and he gets nasty on the record too.
Oh, he gets nasty. What does he say?
Spider-Man on that ass.
Spider-Man on that ass. Yeah, Tom Holland was. Shout out to Tom, bro.
Yeah.
Tom changed things because that's the second Spider-Man reference in a track.
What's that song? Like it's like the second to last song.
Oh, Too Long.
Too Long. Yeah. That's a nice spicy record.
Give me that passion. No, he was freestyling all those records.
Yeah,
you could tell, eyes closed, like he had them long sleeves in the studio. You know those ones that go over his hands.
Yeah.
And he was like just like black and mild.
I want to know like what hoodies he was wearing.
Oh, all of his own. All of his own.
Skylark hoodies. Which I wanted to buy. I was like, why was this like a random drop? I had so much shit I had to pay for it like the past month. I was like, I can't. I really want this. I'm gonna have to buy it bootleg or something. But.
No, it's beyond what we expected. In all seriousness, one of the things I love the most about the album is the title. I feel like it's super self-aware. Anyone who comes up from the millennial like swag era knows how ridiculous that shit really was, and like I think Gen Z will have the same experience in Gen Alpha. Like they'll look back at themselves and be like, yo, that shit was stupid.
Oh yeah.
But the thing that we are able to do, that I'm glad we're able to do, is like laugh at ourselves and not take it too seriously. That's like one of the main mantras of the Garden State is like, don't take yourself too seriously. Like embrace the swag. Like that shit is actually dope. Like I was going to wear a wristband and my wrist was cold. I was like, dude, I'm missing my wristband. But it's all good because, we got the glasses, we got the ring, you got the American. Like he still believes, his dumbass still believes in America.
Yeah, you got something. You got to have radical faith.
Nicolandria Nation, A-Town down. You know what I'm saying?
That's super funny.
But yeah,
I mean, if you're a believer, you had your Christmas. We're going to get more. I think he's gonna drop another album. I mean, what's there to say?
What's there to say? Next nominee for Best Album 2025 Q2 edition. We got to go with "Let God Sort 'Em Out" by the Clips. If you're like an older person, you're gonna really like this album. If you're our age, you're gonna think the album's good, and probably never listen to it again. And it's not because the album's bad. It's just because the shit just like hits like a fucking like, okay, from a rap album, it's hard to not get a bunch of melodies. It's really hard. Today, there's so much melody in music, in rap. It's hard not to get some sticky melodies. I thought the beats were good. I like the Stove God feature. Pharrell killed it with the production. But as you can hear from the tone of my voice, I'm not very excited about this album.
You don't like the Clips album?
No, I like it. I just
Wait, then what is it? What is in your top if you didn't? If you can't put it up there if you didn't like it. I mean, I liked it
because this is a democratic nation. It's not Nicolandria Nation where we go off delusion. Okay, I know people don't like swag. I know I like it, but
okay.
But yeah, what'd you like about the Clips album?
I thought it was cool. I mean,
okay, never mind. You thought it was cool?
I mean, I thought it was dope. Well, the thing about what I didn't like about it is I think there was to me there might have been too many songs.
Okay,
You know?
valid.
I think there's too many, or at least too many songs doing the same thing. But there's some records that I really, really like, and there's some records that I thought were dope. Like I really like FICO. I really like the first record.
The first record with John Legend's very good.
There's I forgot the name of that other record. Oh, the Ace Trumpets. That's a great record.
Yeah, So Be It.
Yeah.
Like I like
those. Yeah, those are all.
Maybe,
they're all
maybe I do like the album.
Yeah, and I love how they just like keep the rhyme schemes going. Like you could listen to one of their rhyme schemes and like
Yeah,
you just could keep rapping with them all day long. It
Right.
feels like, but they have so many more words they want to say. So it's cool. It's just bars and rhymes. You know, it's nothing too crazy, nothing too prophetic, nothing too that you really have to sit with and think about. But if you like swag rap, if you want something to, you know, some beats, some hard beats to ride to in the whip,
yeah, it's good.
solid.
It's good. Speaking of hard beats to ride to in the whip, that Tyler album. Again, not by my taste, but I think it deserves to be talked about as a nominee for best album. Some people have loved the album. They're praising it. They're calling it his Yeezus. I've listened to it about 3 times. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that album. Like I tried to keep an open mind. I always keep an open mind. That album sucks. Okay, that album is garbage. That album's not good. Okay, that album is like if you blended the 80s, late 80s and early 90s, and we're like, oh, you know what's missing from this? Someone who can't sing and is like a decent rapper that doesn't talk about anything. You know what I like? Lack of content. Yeah, let's put lack of content, lack of memorable lyrics. You know what's also good? Pharrell. Yeah, I like Pharrell. Oh, wait, rapping? Fuck. Like, Skateboard really saved the album. I like public housing. Bro, I didn't come here to make friends. Okay, I came here to talk about music.
I wasn't gonna talk about this album because I haven't had enough time with it to really.
Please.
No, I came here to talk about Addison Rae.
What do you want to talk about?
And Lorde.
Addison
Yeah,
Rae.
I came here to talk about Addison.
How'd you
Rae,
like
man.
Addison Rae's album?
Amazing. I loved it. It's great. I went to, and you know what's funny too? Icing on the cake for the Addison Rae fans. I'm like, you know, this past weekend, I Know What You Did Last Summer just came out.
Yeah.
So I take my ass to the theater. I love the theater. Sit in the seats, watch it, movie, blah, blah. Movie plays. Credit scene comes on. As the credits are coming on, I'm hearing some familiar chords. I'm hearing a familiar beat. I'm like, they didn't get Addison Rae on this on this
Right.
on this. The album is a month old. There's no way
There's no way.
she's on it. She's the credit song for the I Know What You Did Last Summer movie, which I think is on brand. I think it works for the audiences, but I think that's a testament to just how much she's put into this direction for this album. I mean, she dropped like 5 singles.
The videos are amazing.
Super great videos. I love Famous a Gun. I love New York. I love so many songs from the record. Yeah, just really good pop record.
She
Something you can
surprised
sink
me.
your teeth
She
into.
surprised me. Like
Yeah.
I think the main thing that I'm looking for nowadays in an artist is taste. Just because you have the world at your oyster, there's no real genres anymore. Like, just show me that you can make a quality product and are pulling from interesting places, you know?
Yeah, and if you're talking about like memorable lyrics, she's got some memorable lyrics in that record.
Yeah, like what's one of your favorite lyrics? Do you have one that off top? I know I'm putting you on the spot, but like I want the Addison Rae fans to show up in the chat because when we were talking about Sabrina's album last year, when we were talking about Billy's album, there was a lot of like pop girly albums that were fucking fire. And I think Addison right now, the runway's kind of clear. I know you wanted to talk about Lorde's album real quick. Maybe while you think of that, I can say a few things about Lorde's album. I didn't like it. I didn't like Lorde's album, and here's why. Lorde hasn't progressed past Royals. Royals was like 10 years ago. It was 2014 or later. It was good. Dude, I loved Royals. Like, what's a better song than Royals that she's done?
A better song than Royals? Ribs.
Ribs. I love Ribs. Like, to eat?
The song Ribs.
Oh, the song Ribs. Never heard of it.
You can't speak on this. I
would like to speak on Lord.
That's her best song. Ribs is her best song. That's
Your
like
Grace.
That's not even like a...
Your Grace.
Like, Royals is like her pop hit, but Ribs is like her best song.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
You like Lord's album?
I loved Lord's album. I thought it was great.
What'd you like about it?
I like that she chose to go a different direction. I know you don't think it's elevated from stuff that she's done, but I think songwriting wise, like, she's being a lot more open with how she feels about herself and how she feels about what she thinks her place in the world is. But it's more like methodical. It's more like she's trying to create a myth of herself.
Right.
And I think Addison does the same thing too, but I think Addison's lyrics are more centered in sort of, I hate to say, like, soundbite, like almost like sketchpad notes where like she's talking about like going to the club, and then she used like the term saying she's like a dance whore, which is a crazy thing to say, but like it's like you kind of feel it. Or like she has a lyric where she says they both have lyrics about cigarettes, but I think Addison's lyric on Headphones On, she has one where she's like, need a cigarette to make me feel better, every good thing comes my way, so I still get dolled up. And this is like the song is about like putting your headphones on while the world is kind of like being, shit show, or you feel like you're not in place of it, but you still put your headphones on, you listen to music, you have fun. Those are, I think, are really real moments. Whereas like in Lord's album, she's she's talking about her own purity and like how she feels about getting older and like, having like sex with someone and like kind of feeling bad that
she had sex?
She did have sex, but like being like, I had sex with this person, but like I wish I was maybe a virgin, like, you know what I mean, like, but then what does that mean, like, what does that mean? Those are kind of like that's kind of like where her album is, or like wanting to impress her mom, and
I've been there,
and like, feel like she's like, doing everything for what her mom would want her to do. Shapeshifter. There's
who are we talking about again?
You just talking about
who are we talking about?
Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
No,
it's okay.
I'm not saying. I mean. I don't. Is she allergic to autotune? Love, like, I'm hearing what you're saying, but I'm not feeling what you're saying. Yeah. Another thing that is just like, I feel like, Charlie XCX might have rubbed off on that whole little, like, people confuse Charlie XCX and Lord. I want them to never do that ever again. There's Charlie, and then there's Lord.
What? I don't know. That's probably the hottest take that I strongly disagree with.
Dude, don't put electronics in your beats if you ain't having sex with one of the members from 1975. I'll just say it. Anyway, I kind of just shouted.
Yeah, you're allowed to feel you want to.
Come on,
strongly disagree,
bro. It's just, here's the thing.
I love Lord. That's like,
I would probably like listen to a Lord album all the way through if she sounded good.
She sounds amazing.
Okay, I love that's fair. That's, to each their own. You brought up Addison Rae. I kind of want to talk about this new category, Best Nepo Baby.
Best Nepo Baby. Yeah, I wrote something down for that because I did have some.
Is Addison Rae the best Nepo Baby?
I don't think Addison Rae is a Nepo Baby, so I don't think that would work or count.
What? I love the Karate Kid too. Why wasn't he in that? Why?
Yeah,
Come
no
on,
idea.
why was
And
Jaden Smith?
Oh, I still haven't watched that, and I'm kicking myself. I was supposed to watch that.
You're kicking.
That was like one of the things that like slipped through my fingers. Fuck.
Yeah.
I did want to watch that.
You karate kicked yourself about that one?
No, I'm gonna rent it.
Yeah, on Redbox swag. No, dude. Here's the thing. I think Jaden is one of the best.
We can't talk about Jaden.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about Jaden. All right, next category.
I love Jaden.
What are the best names? Is Nat Wolf a Nepo baby?
I think people could. He's like Nepo baby light, if anything. If he was, it's like the lightest version.
It's like asking someone from Logan Square if they're famous. It's like, I mean, people in Logan Square knew who they are. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I like Billy on that list. Is Billy technically a Nepo baby? No. See, I knew this shit would happen because he's friends with all the Nepo babies. No, these are your friends. No. He's trying to get in. He's trying to infiltrate.
That's not how Nepo. Just because someone worked in the industry doesn't make. That's not nepotism.
Okay, I love Bronny James too. Fine, Bronny James wins. He's the best Nepo baby.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a Nepo baby.
No, I mean Bronny James is a Nepo baby.
He's a Nepo baby.
But if your dad worked for the Chargers stadium, and
that's Post Malone.
And then
he was selling popcorn,
and then you became like a basketball player. We can't be like, well, he was an Nepo baby. It's like, well, that's not like Billy's parents were like actors. And like they like were in like a couple episodes of like Friends or something. Like,
that's a big show.
You can't. No one can name what their parents were in. You know what I mean? Yeah, how does that translate to making music?
Yeah, I think
on SoundCloud.
I think like when people say Nepo baby, I do agree. It doesn't mean that there was nepotism. It just means that we don't like you and we're hating on you.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to get a little bit of hate to be great.
I think the Nepo baby of the year so far maybe like Lewis Pullman.
Who the fuck is that?
He plays Bob or Sentry in Thunderbolts.
Okay.
Have you ever watched it? I mean, it's a big moment. He's,
is Jack Harlow a Nepo baby?
Is Jack Harlow? I don't know. I don't think so. Jack Harlow had to grind in the hip hop circuit.
No, let's use this show to start Nepo baby rumors.
You know what? Ooh. The thing I will give Jack Harlow his credit for.
Oh shit, that's good.
Is because one day we have a friend and I love her. God bless her. She's a cool person. But she sat me down one time. I forgot it was me. It might have been you. I don't know. Maybe it was Julius. I can't remember. She sat me down one time with her friend. We were in an apartment in Wicker Park. And we sat down and we watched a Jack Harlow music video. And I remember I was watching and I was like, what is she showing me right now? I didn't see the vision. Low key, she put me on game. So I'll always be thankful for that. But I was like, there's no way this white boy's rapping, bro.
Right.
There's no way. I'm not. This is like 2018. I'm
no.
I'm like, nah, bro. I ain't even. I don't know if I'm jacking
Jack ain't
this.
got swag till like after COVID. Some people.
And then my man's blew up. He got the beard.
Yeah,
the new haircut. And I was like, damn. I was low key hating.
Yeah. No.
He actually could. I look back at that video. I'm like, he was actually spitting here. I don't know why I was being.
Oh, he was just ugly then.
Yeah, he was just ugly. And that if you can rap while you're ugly,
then you can rap.
Yeah, you can rap. You can rap.
You deserve a place in hip hop. Yeah, all the corn in the cart and a siren and cone. Just pillage the culture. If you, God, Sinners are so good. Why did we let them in? Why did we open the door? Now there's Jack Harlow. But I kind of like Jack Harlow.
Yeah, Jack Harlow's nice. Harlow's nice.
Okay, but like, we're trying to figure out like the best names.
For Nepo babies?
No, just in general. I think top best names in 2025. I think the Dakotas are killing it.
I love Dakota.
Yeah. I think Dakotas
I
are.
love both Dakotas.
Yeah, Dakota Johnson is really killing it.
Yeah,
I also think
they're my favorite actresses.
right. No, they're having a moment. I think Jacks are killing it. Jack O'Connell, Jack Harlow. I think
Yeah,
the Jacks are really killing it.
Jack O'Connell was in 28 Years Later too this year.
Yeah, Ryan's getting married. Shout out to $100.
That is true.
Ryan Coogler.
Yeah.
Hello.
The Ryans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
Do we have any more?
Oh, just best names.
Let's see. Who else is killing it?
Damson. Damson's a sick name.
Yeah, I think there's only one Dempston though.
What about Ashley? Is that Ashley's a good? You don't hear a lot of Ashleys no more.
Yeah, you know, all the Ashleys I know have been interesting people. I'll say that they're very interesting people, but they mean well. It's not like a dig. It's they mean well, but they're interesting. I'm like,
that was a Caribbean
you're an
dig.
interesting person.
That was such a Caribbean thing to say. I don't know why.
To say someone means well.
Yeah, like what the fuck does that mean?
Good intentions.
Good intentions, man. Yeah, I'm really fucking with like I think Ashley is one of those great like could be black, could be white names, you know what I mean? Like I think that's what's interesting about like American names. Like I think Jeremiah is such a great name, but I've never met a white Jeremiah in my life.
That's like you know what one that gets me, there's like Gerard.
Yeah, that's a sick name. That's a white name, but that's a sick name.
But then there's also like Gerard Carmichael.
No, his shit is different. His shit is Gerard. His shit is Gerard.
I think I met a white Jerome recently.
They're usually Jeremy. That's kind of the.
I know, and I met a white Jerome, and I was like, I work at a door for a bar,
Right.
so I'm just looking at IDs. It's one of my jobs, and I was looking at. Sometimes you get people's names, you're like, dude, no way. There's no way this is your name. And yeah, I got a white Jerome, and I thought that was pretty cool.
That's a good name.
Yeah, people get weird about you looking at their ID. It's like they don't want to be identified. I love it. It's a lot of good power. To me, it's good power.
We were thinking about. Well, Linnea has such a great name. She has an iconic name. She was like, "What is my stage name gonna be?" And a couple people were like she was thinking about changing her last name, to like Linnea Wolf, Linnea Blake, and then someone was like, "Just be Linnea." And I was like, "That's kind of iconic." So be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, folks. That's pretty much all the show we got for you guys. I mean, as far as best names go, you know, we'll continue brainstorming on that. But just to recap, you can come vote on at the9ardenstate.com and at the9ardenstate Instagram. Oh yeah, we're just website capable now.
That's really crazy.
That's really crazy. Because we want to know who your favorite on-screen couple is. What your favorite show is. Did you like any movies this year?
So many. I wonder if I have like a...
Did you hate Lord's album? Who has the best pizza?
This nigga trying to cook a motherfucking...
Do you think Chicago pizza is the best pizza?
I think Chicago...
Sandwich.
You talking about which city has the best pizza?
Which city is the best pizza? Let's start there. Let's get into it.
I'm going to say Chicago.
Okay.
I love
Detroit. You don't like Detroit style pizza?
Nah, too much. Too much.
You're from Michigan.
Yeah, I don't think people in Michigan like Detroit style pizza.
It's just me and Linnea, huh?
Yeah, it's like yeah, if I wanted to eat like a big wad of toast.
You don't like toast?
That. I do like toast, but like nah.
No, okay, hot take 2025, best pizza is Jet's Pizza. 1000%. Pineapple, jalapeno, pepperoni, 2 cups of ranch.
You know what I had recently that was like, this is pretty legit. I had a tavern style pizza, and it was just sausage and mushroom, and I was like, dude, this is actually delicious.
Oh, please.